With your retirement savings, no matter how big or small, you're going to reach a point where you need to make a decision on what you're going to do with that money. Up until the age of 55, you're mostly making decisions about your contributions to a retirement fund. But that's not the focus of this video series. We're talking about the decisions you need to make when you exit your retirement fund. Generally, this decision happens at retirement date, provided you're over the age of 55. You're not allowed to access your retirement savings before that age. If you're on the path to financial freedom, then you need to ensure that you have sufficient discretionary savings to keep you going till you reach the age of 55. Okay, 55 years old or any age above that when you retire. The first decision you need to make is how much cash you're going to withdraw from your retirement savings at the point of retirement. You're allowed to withdraw up to 1/3 of your savings in cash. If you have a provident fund, as opposed to a retirement fund or a pension fund, you might be able to withdraw more than that. But to keep things simple in this video, I'm going to work with the 1/3. So if you have 3 million saved, you can withdraw 1 million right then and there. But we need to talk about tax. Remember that you didn't pay any tax when you were contributing to your retirement fund while you were working, but there will be tax consequences when you withdraw from those savings. You don't want to be withdrawing 1 million rand and paying over a large portion of that in tax. According to the tax laws, you can withdraw 500,000 rand tax-free. If your retirement savings amounted to 1.5 million, 1/3 of that is 500,000 rand. You could then withdraw the maximum amount and not pay any tax. But if it's more than that, like 3 million rand, you might be able to withdraw 1 million, which is 1/3, but only 500,000 rand would be tax-free. The rest will be taxed. So that's one thing to consider. How much is 1/3 and how much of that is going to be tax-free? The second thing to consider is how much you actually need to withdraw initially, because you want to be leaving as much as possible untouched. That untouched money is what you'll be using to buy an annuity, something we'll discuss in more detail in the later videos. Right now, it's important to know that the more money you have available for that, the better your income is going to be in retirement. So ideally, unless you really have to, you don't want to withdraw too much in cash up front. The 500,000 rand that is tax-free is appealing though. Aren't we all looking for clever ways to minimize our tax payable? Chat to your financial advisor about your best options around this, particularly because the only time you'll have the opportunity to take this kind of lump sum is at retirement. Some things your financial advisor might consider with you include, what debt do you have at retirement? Sometimes this cash withdrawal can help you pay down some of that. Do you have an emergency fund? A sum of cash easily accessible that you can use in an emergency. This emergency fund should equate to roughly 3 to 6 months of your essential expenses. If not, it might be worthwhile withdrawing that amount and putting it somewhere that you can access easily in an emergency. Or maybe you want to use this tax-free money to generate an income for you in another way. Maybe invest it, or purchase something which is called a voluntary annuity. That could have even more tax advantages for you. Something worth mentioning is that there is a lifetime limit on that 500,000 rand that you can withdraw tax-free. If, for whatever reason, you've ever withdrawn money from your retirement fund or been paid a retrenchment package previously, that will be taken into consideration. So, let's say you previously withdrew 100,000 rand. This will reduce the 500,000 rand tax-free amount available to you on retirement. No matter what you decide here, you're likely to have a capital amount left over, which you need to purchase an annuity with. That's what we'll be talking about in the next video. Stay tuned.